simple and plain, why'd you choose Syracuse?
Yeah, I've been asked this question a lot recently. For me personally, I've known a lot of these coaches, a lot of these players I've grown up playing against in New Jersey. A lot of the coaching staff is from New Jersey. Really, Kyle McCord, I had a great conversation with him when I was in the portal, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And a lot of those factors, being a little closer to home, there was a lot of trust here with the coaching staff, knowing Coach Campanelli for a while, seeing what they did last year on offense and what Kyle did. So all those factors kind of into one. Really is one big reason why I came here.
What was that conversation with Kyle like?
It was awesome. Me and Kyle, had some similarities and some differences in our situations and what we wanted moving forward. So it was awesome to kind of see eye to eye with somebody when you're in, a difficult situation and kind of get his advice.
What's it been like here for the last few months at Syracuse?
It's been awesome. I couldn't have asked for more. A really hard-working group. The talent here is unbelievable. Everyone around here has been nothing but help. Everyone on the team and everyone in the community has accepted me, so it's been really great.
Steve, for you to be coming in and, Ricky had a little bit of a jump start on you, what has been your main focus to show, these coaches that you should be the guy starting on day one?
Just focus on myself. All I control is my reps, the plays I get, and what I can do. So for me, it's really just making those relationships with the guys on the team, getting to know them outside of football, getting to know the coaching staff, understanding the philosophy and what we're trying to do. So really just focusing on myself and my reps and really just trying to build that bond with my teammates.
What have you felt like was maybe one of the few things that you took from Notre Dame that has allowed you to maybe stand out here?
Yeah, I'm forever grateful for everything Notre Dame and everyone at Notre Dame. I think really just how to deal with adversity was a big thing for me, understanding ways to work around it, ways to work through it.
You had a pretty good Orange Bowl performance, and then spring ball comes, and I guess, you decide to go in a different direction. What was that feeling like?
Yeah, it's tough. You have that conversation, and, at the end of it, figuring out, it's kind of the best situation for you to move on. It's definitely difficult.
Can you talk a little bit about what you bring to this team, break down your game for us, and what you feel like your strengths are that you're bringing here?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, I'm a leader. I know how to step up and make plays. I've understood, being in college and playing quarterback for 3 years, how to lead an offense, how to operate, make plays downfield, extend plays, pick up first downs. I think overall command of the offense is a strength of mine, and really just showing up and making plays.
Steve, can you explain how you mentally stay focused if you make a mistake, especially now when the stakes are so high?
Yeah, I've always learned that, it's a next play mentality. What you did in the past can't affect what's in the future, and, what you do in the future can't affect what you're doing right now. So the best way that I think about it is really, I learned this my previous school, one play, one life, just understand that you got to stay in the moment, and really all that matters is what you're doing right now and be where your feet are.
Steve, what has the message been from the coaching staff, as you get into this competition?
I think the biggest thing has been just take full advantage of it, go out there and compete, and really just make the most of every opportunity you get.
What have they been challenging you to do?
Really just excel my understanding of the offense and fully grasp it, which I feel like I'm at the point at now, being in camp, being able to rep it, but just continuing to build that bond with my teammates and earn their respect and that leadership, which I feel like I've done a great job of.
Without giving away the trade secrets, what's been the difference in this offense compared to what you had to run at Notre Dame?
Yeah, I think both are extremely productive offensive, score a lot of points, do a lot of great things. I think Coach Nixon is an absolute mastermind when it comes to offensive football, especially passing the ball. We have an unbelievable offensive line here, great receiver group, and the running backs truly make the difference. But everything that we've been able to do has been great. Both sides is kind of hard to compare, but I'm really happy with where I'm at.
To be able to compete, alongside Ricky, how have you felt like maybe that competitive edge has grown your game even in the short weeks that you've been here?
Yeah, I've always believed in competition since I was a young kid. I think competition breeds the best in people, and whenever you have an opportunity to go compete, just me as a person, I try to gravitate towards that situation.
Can we talk a little bit about Dart and the Dart philosophy and how you embraced that in your time here?
Yeah, I mean, Fran, what he preaches, Coach Fran, it's what he is. Dart and CCT, those two things, detailed, accountable, relentless, and tough. It's not just a saying, it's not just a motto, it's a way of life, it's a standard, and it continues to rise every single day I've been here, and he's done nothing but live up to it and continue to push it, and so have the players, and just trying to get everyone to continue to raise that standard.
What's the relationship with Ricky been like so far?
It's been great. These guys, Jakari, Ricky, Luke, Rich, Joe, I mean, everybody in that room has opened, their door up to me, allowed me to come in. They're unbelievable people, unbelievable players. I'm just so thankful to be able to share room with them.
Fran said you kind of stopped answering the phone when he was at Rutgers. What was that about? And did any of those teams that had your eye back then really come back around this time?
You know, it was I was in a position in the portal to have some schools reach out. You know, I'm grateful to be able to have that attention and, you know, some of those offers to go play football at other places. But really with Fran, I knew, you know, what he does, how he wins, what they did last year. It's not by accident. You know, there's a recipe for what he has and how to get it done. And really just my relationship with the Campanelli family. Coach Nunn's brother was my head coach in high school, so he's known me since I was probably about this tall. So like it's unbelievable to be able to come back here and finally get coached by him.
Steve, when you look at the relationship with Riley Leonard, what you took away from working with him in Notre Dame, and maybe some of those things that stick with you.
Riley's one of the best people I've ever met in this profession, in this sport. He's an unbelievable person, unbelievable character. I think one of the biggest things I learned from him was really off the football field, like understanding how to carry yourself outside the building, in that community, you know, on those stage in the playoff, just how he did that and him doing the right thing every single time.
We got to see you go 6 for 7 in that game against Penn State and help lead Notre Dame to that national championship opportunity. Just what you can say about being able to step in that moment and be cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable memory for me. I'm so grateful for that. But really, I say it often. I said that was the most fun I had playing football last year, individually, selfishly. But I think just having that opportunity was special, and you know, understanding all the work and all the preparation and 7 plays, 1 play, whatever it might be, just have those plays. I'm forever grateful.
How nice is it to have the facility across the lot from here?
It's great. I mean, it's awesome. I think the walk's a little bit, but it's great. This is a beautiful facility. Everything that they've done, really the Lally Athletic Complex, everything that they've been able to do has been unbelievable.
What's your favorite part about that building over there?
Man, there's a meeting room for everything. They have all the hot tubs, cold tubs, all the recovery. Everything's beautiful in there. I can't say enough.
Last two for Steve.
Speaking of facilities, the dome, playing in the dome, kind of having the fan atmosphere and kind of learning a little bit more about Syracuse through that. Can you talk about how excited you are for something like that?
Yeah, I think so. Going back to my freshman year in 2022, I think my first ever college snaps might have been in the dome versus Syracuse. I don't know if I'm correct. That's a long time ago. Can't believe I've been in college this long now, but yeah, it's unbelievable. I remember playing in there and just seeing how loud it gets. Like the fans here, I've learned quickly is that Syracuse fans, they bleed orange. They absolutely love everything that goes on. You know, they pack the dome, and you know, when we're out there putting on a show and making plays, offense, defense, and special teams, it gets loud, and it's really great to see that.
Steve, you've been at the highest level. You've been to the college football playoff and been all the way through and gotten to see what it's like to be on that final stage. What do you see from this Syracuse program that makes you believe that there's wings to this program and that they can have those lofty goals and them come through?
Yeah, I think the way that, just in my short time being here and understanding the way Fran operates the program on a day-to-day basis, we have what it takes to make it that far. But really all our focus is on tomorrow and making sure that we're continuing the preparation to have ourselves in a place to have a successful season.
All right. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.